Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that might not sound super exciting at first, but trust me, it's one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. We're talking about term life insurance. Again, before you click away, thinking it's too complicated or something only for older people, stick with me. I promise to break it down in a way that's simple, clear, and maybe even a little bit interesting. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this could be a total game changer for you and your family's future. So, what exactly is term life insurance? Think of it like a financial safety net. You pay a small, regular amount, called a premium, for a specific period of time, or a term. This term could be 10, 20, or even 30 years. If anything were to happen to you during that term, the insurance company pays out a lump sum of money, tax-free, to the people you've chosen, your beneficiaries. This money is called the death benefit. If the term ends and you're still kicking, which is the goal, the policy simply expires. Straightforward. Protection for a set period. Now, you might be thinking, why do I need this? Okay, I'm young, I'm healthy, and that's a great point. But life is unpredictable. We plan for the best, but it's wise to prepare for the unexpected. Imagine if you weren't around anymore. Who would cover the mortgage or the rent? Who would pay for your kids' education or even just the daily bills? It's a heavy thought, I know. But this is where term life insurance steps in. It's not for you, it's for the people you love. It ensures that even in the worst case scenario, their financial world doesn't fall apart. Okay? It gives them the breathing room to grieve without the immediate stress of financial ruin. Let's get into the big benefits, and the first one is a huge one: affordability. Compared to other types of life insurance, like whole life, term life is significantly cheaper, okay? Because it's pure protection. You're not paying for extra investment components or cash value features. You're just paying for the insurance itself. For a healthy person in their 20s or 30s, you can often get hundreds of thousands of dollars in coverage for less than the cost of a few cups of coffee a week. It's one of the most cost-effective ways to secure a massive amount of financial protection for your family. Getting it while you're young and healthy locks in the lowest rates, so it's a smart move to make sooner rather than later. The second major benefit is simplicity and flexibility. Term life insurance is incredibly easy to understand. You choose your coverage amount, say $500,000, and you choose your term length. Let's go with 20 years. You pay your premium and you're covered. That's it. No complicated investment formulas or surrender charges to worry about. Plus, it's flexible. As your life changes, your needs might change. Maybe you'll have kids, buy a bigger house, or start a business. Many term policies have a conversion option, which allows you to convert your term policy into a permanent whole life policy later on, without needing another medical exam. This gives you options for the future as your financial situation evolves. So, how much coverage do you actually need? This is a common question, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. A good rule of thumb is to aim for 10 to 12 times your annual income. But you should also think about specific debts and future expenses. A simple way to calculate it is using the DIME method. Stands for debt, income, mortgage, and education. First, add up all your debts, excluding your mortgage things like car loans, student loans, and credit card balances. Next, determine how many years your family would need your income replaced, and multiply your annual income by that number. Then, add the remaining balance of your mortgage. Finally, estimate the cost of your children's future college education. Add all those numbers together, and you'll have a pretty solid estimate of the coverage amount you should be looking for. It might seem like a huge number, but remember, the goal is to fully protect your family's lifestyle. Let's walk through a quick example. Let's say we have Sarah. She's 30, married, with one young child. She earns $60,000 a year. Her family has a $200,000 mortgage, $20,000 in car and student loans, and she wants to set aside $100,000 for her child's future education. She also wants to replace her income for at least 10 years which is $600,000. So, if we add that all up, $20,000 in debt, plus $200,000 for the mortgage, plus $100,000 for education, plus $600,000 for income replacement, that comes out to $920,000. So, Sarah might look for a $1 million policy for a 20 or 30-year term. For a healthy 30-year-old, a policy like that could cost as little as $40 to $50 a month. That's a small price for $1 million worth of peace of mind. One of the biggest myths I hear is, I have life insurance through my job, so I'm covered. While employer-sponsored life insurance is a great perk, it's often not enough. Typically, these policies offer coverage that's only 1 or 2 times your annual salary. As we just saw with Sarah's example, that's usually far less than what your family would actually need. It's also, and this is a big one, that coverage is usually not portable. That means if you leave your job, you lose your insurance. Your personal term life insurance policy, on the other hand, stays with you no matter where you work. It provides a stable, reliable foundation of protection that isn't tied to your employment. Think of your work insurance as a nice bonus, but your personal policy as the real deal. Another thing people worry about is the medical exam. The thought of getting poked with needles can be a deterrent for some, but here's the good news. The process is usually quick and easy. A paramedical professional will come to your home or office, check your height, weight, blood pressure, and take a small blood and urine sample. It's typically over in about 20 minutes. And today, many companies are even offering no exam policies, especially for younger, healthier applicants. You might pay a slightly higher premium for the convenience, but it allows you to get covered in a matter of days, sometimes even minutes, just by answering some health questions online. So, don't let the fear of a medical exam stop you from getting the protection you need. Okay, let's talk about timing. When is the best time to get term life insurance? The answer is simple: right now. The younger and healthier you are, the lower your premiums will be. Premiums are based on your age and health at the time you apply, and once you lock in that rate for your term, it doesn't go up. It stays the same for the entire 10, 20, or 30 years. Every year you wait, the more expensive it gets. It's tempting to put it off and say, I'll do it next year. But that delay could end up costing you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over the life of the policy. Or worse, a health issue could pop up unexpectedly, making it much harder or more expensive to get coverage at all. The best gift you can give your future self and your family is to take action today. So, to wrap things up, term life insurance isn't a morbid topic. It's a topic of love and responsibility. It's about making sure the people who depend on you are taken care of, no matter what. It's affordable, it's simple, and it provides incredible peace of mind. You're not just buying a policy. You're buying time for your family to grieve, to adjust, and to move forward without financial chaos. You're buying a future where the mortgage is paid, the lights stay on, and your kids can still go to college. It's one of the most selfless and powerful financial moves you can make. If this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more simple to understand financial tips. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you have term life insurance? What was your experience getting it? Sharing your story can help others in this community. Don't put this off. Take a few minutes today to get a quote online from a reputable provider. It's free, it's fast, and it could be the most important thing you do all year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.